Hi Sagittarius, it's Power Light Tarot coming out to you with the reading. Today we have what are their true intentions in love. And we have twin flames right here, Sagittarius. I was just pulling a couple more oracle cards. Yeah, and somebody here, Sagittarius, is going to come back and ask for forgiveness. I feel like they are. We have the axe, breakup and separation. Stop the pattern, abandonment. Yeah, I feel like your person might be breaking up with somebody else. This could be a breakup they had with you, could be, because they're hoping the sun is going to shine on this. We have the sun of life in their hope, and this is like activated. They're going to come back and ask you to return to them, but I feel like they are not sure that you're down for it. Yeah, because they're afraid you'll say no here, right? There's trust issues here. They could be thinking that you don't trust them, right? They think about you here. And the twin flames card here, which is showing the yin and yang here, and balance, union, duality, coupling. Duality is a trip. It means that sometimes you have two choices, like you have a choice. Well, what are you going to choose? Complement each other. But you are this person's twin. You are Sagittarius, and I feel like they know this. I pulled this card here. Pisces is showing up here. And, you know, this Pisces card talks about the main gist of it. It keeps coming up. The main gist here is that somebody could be finding freedom from material limitations to connect with magic. I don't know if you just got this one because I've been kind of pulling that, you know, and I don't think I'm going to do it every time. But it's kind of like sets the tone, right? We also have concern, Pandora's box, and casualty. This person is concerned for what they have done. Pretty sure here. They did something. But maybe you did something. The Pandora's box is showing up here. This is somebody's from your past. They're concerned if you're going to let them come. They're concerned if you will let them come back. So let's get into the reading right now. You have injustice, Sagittarius, and I have these cards here because I have, you know, this is the genius deck. It is. Yeah, this is, yeah, if you're going to read tarot, don't get this deck first, all right? Please don't. Let's see what it says here. And this injustice card, false conclusions and unjust decisions. Like false endings, right? Somebody came to a conclusion here that they needed to end something. But it's not supposed to end. This is not supposed to end. I don't believe it is. Maybe you made a decision here that wasn't fair, or they did, because there's some fear on your person's part. Maybe this is you having fear. Based on disinformation, motivated by fear, greed, and prejudice. Somebody could have stayed with somebody maybe for money. They could have judged you wrong as well. This is very deep, I could tell. They could have had somebody, your person. Now they're seeking the magic. I believe that you share. And that's why the Twin Flames card is here, but they could be giving somebody the axe over here. Breakup, separation, abandonment. They might. This talks about the meaning. Let's see what else it says here. The scales of natural justice have been skewed by false judgment, ignorance, or arrogance. This person could have been arrogant, and that could have been all they did, possibly. And you're going to be like, oh, hell no, I don't trust you. I don't, you know. Maybe they did have somebody. But the point about it is that there's some arrogance here, and you don't trust them. Or they don't trust you to let them back. Something like that. We have the Blasted Oak. This is the tower, Sagittarius. The man's jumping off here and off of this broken tree, almost like the tower, right, is being on fire, being kind of blown up, and that's what's happening here in this. Right. Let's see what they have to say about what is it called? It's called the Blasted Oak. Here he is, and it's been blown up, like it's supposed to end. Something's supposed to end. And this is just as the universe has the power to create, it also has the power to destroy. What appears to be a random dissolution or destruction of your beliefs and relationships is timely and natural. You either feel like this person's going to end a cycle with somebody, And it's supposed to happen. Or you want this to happen. The flash of spiritual illumination. A clean break. That's what this is here. And this could be this person making a clean break, but they're worried that you're going to not trust them. We have the Kingfisher, and this is the King of Swords. This is about decisions, typically. Maybe your person's an air sign, but we're not really going by that here so much, not with these cards especially. Intelligence, strength, watchfulness. This is what's on your mind. You could be wondering if this person is kind of watching you or, checking. Maybe you're watching them. The ability to judge true from false. You could be wondering, it may be, if this person can know the difference between their soulmate and somebody else. Or if you could be wondering if they really understand here that that's what this is. Your challenge is generosity. That's what they call it here. It's a 9 of Cups or a 9 of Vessels. But this challenge could be that they've built some type of stability with somebody. That's what this card talks about. And, they have to let it go. And that's what this Pisces card is hitting on here. I want magic. I don't care. A separation from materialism. Yeah, or not letting materialism hold you back. Like, what? That's not as important as me and Sagittarius. Something like that here. The spark of life is going to be what you want, right? And this is the Ace of Wands. Of course, that's what you want with this person. The Ace of Bows. Let's see what they say about the Ace of Bows. And this is, as the turning of the cosmic axis generates a spark of life, this person is exciting to you, or, there's fire between you guys, the spark of life. And they know it here. They totally know this. So the kindling of a flame sparks a necessary light and warmth in our lives. You're hoping that this flame will be rekindled between you guys. It's very clear, right? And your fear here is the moon on the water. This is just the moon, but you could be fearing here that this cycle will never end, that maybe they're never going to show up for you. It's possible here that you are afraid that this person doesn't see how beautiful it is between you guys, but they do. Because it's over here as well in your reading. The tides of emotion and consciousness. You want this person to be spiritual here and understand what this is about. You're kind of afraid here or doubting here that you're going to have this new beginning because they're not going to trust their intuition. That's what this card is. You guys are both kind of worried about each other, but you're both in love with each other. Yeah. And you're like, when are you coming? And they're like, well, I wonder if Sagittarius is going to, blow up this tree that I've been sitting on here, the Blasted Oak. They have the links. Your person is the Page of Pentacles, really what it is. And let's see what their version is here. I'm sure it's interesting here. This is moving towards something here, embolic or something. Still found the reading. Let's see what it says here. By paying attention. Pay attention to the physical realm and be aware of the effects generated by everything you do. A strain of wildness and lack of forethought can sometimes hamper. This is them in the past. They didn't have any insight. They didn't understand that you're their soulmate, that you're their twin, Sagittarius. Excuse me a second. I beg your pardon. And so they didn't understand, they didn't trust their intuition in the past. They're healing right now. I feel like they had like a tower moment about you. And more than a moment, like chapter and episode. Like, I woke up to my love for Sagittarius. I've done something wrong over here for sure. And I don't know if Sagittarius will either want me or if you'll see it their way. And so this page of stones, and this can talk about like starting out, carefulness, reflection. So yeah, it also, that's what it's talking about. Your person didn't do this in the past, but they are learning here. They're very, this could be, they could be, they're being careful now, very careful here now, because they're healing and they understand it's not just a healing like, okay, I've been sad, and it's a spiritual healing. Yeah, the kind that they need, most likely. Reflection, mediation here with the Page of Stones in the past. This person did a lot of thinking in the past, a lot of growing up, and a lot of awakening all at once. As the Page of Stones can talk about, somebody is learning the ropes as a beginner. Yeah, because they just woke up and they're like, what the hell? Wow, I need to go be with Sagittarius. What am I sitting here for? It's kind of like that energy. Mm-hmm. So they have healing here, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, rather. Mm-hmm. Let's see what they have to say about the Seven of Pentacles briefly here. Wow, after emotional or physical illness or injury. Yeah, this is emotional sickness, your person. Yeah, they were depressed about you. A time of inner rest and rejuvenation is required. This is their current energy. And I just did a reading where this person is in closure. Yeah, I feel like it's the same person for some. One of the deepest stages of healing and recovering after any emotional trauma or physical injury is forgiveness. They hope that you're going to forgive them, Sagittarius, and because they had a major awakening about how much they love you and about how something they also did to you. Wholeness and recovery will follow a serious physical or emotional wounding. Wow. And they could be grieving somebody else because we have this axe card. They could be giving, and they could be going through their closure, and they gave somebody the axe, Sagittarius. Yeah, I feel like they did. This can talk about regret and understanding why you did certain things, your motives. Okay, let's see what else we have. We have the hooded man. This could be Virgo. Maybe they're Virgo, right? That's what they call him, the hooded man. He sounds like he just held a store up, right? Let's see what else it says here. You'd be saying, I hope not. In California, people move here they move here to be criminals because they want crime here, so they can take full control over the people because they create all these problems, and then they say, well, oh, we have to come in and we have to intervene, right? We're taking away everything. There's crime here. We're taking away your guns. We're taking away your rights. Yeah, that's what they do in California. It's promoted. $1,000 of it's $9.95 or something like that. You could steal that, and they won't call the cops because the cops won't come. They're promoting that out here. This is Agenda 2030. You guys, please wake up. Go see that video, Alaska Prepper, July 18th video, please. So your person here, this is what's on their mind here, but I feel like this is their mindset, where they're at. It's next to healing. Your person is in solitude. The final truth. This is what's on their mind. This is the final truth. I love you, Sagittarius, and I've changed, and they might have ended something with somebody. It gets deeper than that, but that's kind of the gist of it. The time of the hooded man is here. This person knows that the time is now. Yeah, they know it's now. They can't wait any longer. You might not, you might be with somebody else. You might have moved. I mean, this could be a lot of time gone by. You might not want them anymore. You might not remember the love you shared, something like that. Meditation and communion with the self, the light of knowledge, inner depth. Yeah, this person is definitely healing and meditating here. They have endurance as their challenge. Wow, they could be tired here. But I don't feel like it's that. I feel like this is like whether or not you guys can endure this storm that they have brought onto you. They gave you something bad, Sagittarius. Let's see what they say about the Five of Pentacles, known as the Five of Stones here. And this is, yeah, this is like, wow, the challenge. They might have to leave somebody out here because we know the Five of Pentacles as doing that. Let's see what they say here. And this is, it takes inner strength. This is in their challenge. It takes inner strength and courage to protect yourself and survive the challenges of life. Their whole reading is about inner strength. Because I feel like they either had to leave somebody out, but they have suffered on some level, Sagittarius, or your person has suffered here. They have. And now they're hoping they'll come back and you're not going to make them suffer some more. It is like that in this reading. It takes inner strength to protect yourself. This may mean withdrawing from trauma to focus on emotional resilience. This is challenging them. This is hard. Wow, this person's probably in solitude and they're like grieving or like really trying to heal themselves. In the words of the screen sword master Bob Anderson, nobody said it was fair. Yeah, that's what, my mom says. She used to always say that. She goes, stop crying the blues here. What do you think? Life's not fair. Look at the guy down the street in the wheelchair with no legs. Stop whining. Yeah. She used to say that to my brother. Stop sniveling. She couldn't stand it. She's like, what? My mom grew up like, she was born right in the Depression. I feel like right when it was over, but I don't feel like it was that easy. My grandmother was alone from Norway. Yeah. And her father died. So that's why she's like, what? You're sniveling about that? Shut up. There will be trials and there will be harsh challenges. Life is a contact sport and there will be bruises. The desire and willpower to survive and recover from setbacks is necessary. This is in their challenge. OMG. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else. They want, this is what they want, Sagittarius, the sun of life. And here she is, standing there, beautiful woman, right? The sun is hitting her like kind of like in the chest here, and it's kind of beaming off of her. But this is just the regular sun. This is what they're hoping for. They're hoping for joy and happiness with you, and they're hoping that this new union with you will be like activated. Yeah, and also that you will have like clarity here. Like you will know what to do here because they don't think that you trust them. I feel like that's it. Let's see what else we have for the sun of life. Yeah, the S-U-N, not the S-O-N. Yeah, this isn't about anybody's like Iho or son or no, about kids, no. And let's see what it says here. It says the creative fire, light of the land, the furnace of potential. This is what they're hoping here, that you're going to light. This is going to get activated, and the furnace of potential will be lit because they know how great this. They feel like this could be really something beautiful between you guys. The inner sun. Yeah, the primal melting pot of matter and energy, the heart of eternal life. This is what your person is hoping for. Yeah. A glorious, let's see, the meaning viewed as if from the center of the summer wildwood, the sun of life is surrounded by fecundity. It means fertility, I believe, and growth. The power and the importance of the sun cannot be overstated as the bringer of life, warmth and light into the human world. Many Stone Age sites were created to mark the rising of the sun. On a more complex level of human consciousness, the sun of life represents the next step into awareness of the universal mind. Your person, I believe, is hoping that this awakening that they have come to, that you are their twin flame, is going to be like correct. In other words, you're going to accept them We were talking about forgiveness over here somewhere. Like you're going to accept them and they're going to have a new beginning in love with you. Yeah. After the initial movement from the potential still point of the moon, the sun beckons us beyond the earth. And you're fearing here that you're not going to have the still potential with this person. Like if they will see, it could mean like if this person is at a still point in their life, if they could really see the potential here. And trust me, they do. They're worried that you don't. And that's what I was saying in this reading. You guys are both in love, but you're both kind of worried here about the other person, kind of for different reasons here. A powerful symbol of light and fertility, the Sun of Life heralds a season blessed with joyous enlightenment, robust health, and emotional harmony. That's what they're hoping for. In their fear, Sagittarius, is transition. They could be thinking you're moving on here, right? It could be that, and they could be afraid if they are moving on from somebody else that it's just all for nothing. Because I feel like somebody's getting the axe here. Yeah, they are. And it's not a nice way to say it, but they already put it on the card here, right? And I have to speak very bluntly here sometimes. That's my personality. The meaning, the abundance card. Wow. Oh, this is the wrong. No, this is the wrong. This is the Six of Wands. Let's look for the Six of Arrows or Arrows, which is the Six of Swords. It's always transition for the most part. Let's see, they're going to get deep here. I feel like they are. Your person's afraid here that they're not going to have any movement with you toward new possibilities or new cycles. Yeah, see what I mean? It's the same thing. They're afraid they're not going to have this joy with you, this new cycle, this new beginning. Yeah, this person has gone really deep about you, Sagittarius, real deep. Because in many of these cards, it talks about that. In this one, too. Possibly an anxious or testing time of uncertainty. Yeah, they're uncertain because they don't know if what you're going to do. And they feel like they're being tested. Right now, this person feels like their whole life is in front of them and they're being tested about their destiny. That's how deep it is. They could be afraid you're going to challenge what they've done in the past, challenge their older methods. They're doing things different. They've changed big time. Yeah. And this talks about trusting in your own instincts and skills. Your person is afraid here that, they're trusting this path to you because they've gone through an awakening and they feel that you're a soulmate and they're afraid here that you won't see it. And I said that a little earlier. We're going to end the reading and go to the extended. They're all super affordable. I have the link. We're going to use the regular tarot because it's easier on my brain. Yeah, it is. And they're all, as I said, the link is below. We're going to see how they feel about you, but we're going to have their whole spread. We're going to look at their environment, right? This has a different spread. And we're also going to see the dynamic, how they feel about you, and also what you don't know about them, and of course their true intentions. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me. We're going to see what's coming in for them. I feel like it's you, Sagittarius. Yeah. Once they come and show up. Yeah. Thanks so much, you guys, for joining me here. God bless. And they're in this energy because they're coming quite soon. Yeah. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.